Well, hello there, and welcome to Fundamentals of Speech or Public Speaking. I am your instructor, and I'm so excited that you're with me. Professor Sterling is my name. So I've been teaching for a few decades now, even though I still look about maybe 20 years old. I teach both at Miami-Dade College as well as Broward College. And again, it's a pleasure to know that you have joined my speech class. So let's talk a little bit more about your journey. Now, how many of you remember the movie The Wizard of Oz? You know, remember in the movie, Dorothy had a dream team. She had the Scarecrow, the Tin Man, and yes, the lion, the Cowardly Lion. Now, I know public speaking can be a little bit scary, true or true? In the chat, yes or no? In the chat, yes. And because public speaking can be rather scary, I want you to know that you have a dream team. Whether you're in the classroom with me or you're in the virtual remote environment, every student in this class is your dream team. And our assignment is to help each other. Someone say, hey, help. Yes, help each other be successful. In other words, you're going to pass my class with an A, no less than a B. So I know public speaking is like that scarecrow issue. Scarecrow, he had a fear problem. And you and I know that fear is sometimes the number one reason why students maybe leave public speaking or fundamental speech, the class, for last. The lion lacked a voice. I'm going to help you find your passion, your roar. What is it about your career that excites you? What is it about your future that when you just think about it, it's so bright, honey, you're going to need shades. Yes, you are. And of course, we're going to talk about the heart. The Tin Man heart, not freezing up, not becoming so rigid and stiff, but relaxed and flowing, just like how you see your professor is doing her thing right now. So let's talk a little bit more about my syllabus. And so you have noticed that you have the Zoom information, or of course, my room information at your disposal, whether you are accessing it through Blackboard or D2L. I'm glad that you're in the right place and in the right space itself. So the book, depending on the class that you're taking with me, make sure you have the correct book. It's on the syllabus. Take a look at it real quickly. You will see the text that we're using, and that is a book that you're going to flow with, or maybe you find some online resources that you're going to flow with in this particular semester itself. So you want to make sure get the resources as soon as possible. And again, depending on the class that you're taking with me, whether it's the comm book or whether it's the public speaking book or whether it's even my book, Motivate Yourself to Impress, How to Make Them Love You, so they can pick you up. So you're going to be using these resources. As you begin to scroll, then you're going to notice the course of the competencies. I love this class. Somebody say love. Yes. In terms of the course description, it's designed to promote great awareness in your oral communication behaviors. In other words, I'm going to increase your love for public speaking, give you a strong, firm foundation, and I'm going to make you more of like a chameleon. You're going to shift depending on the type of presentation. You'll know how to shift, right? You'll become. Of course, we understand Shakespeare said to be or not to be. That is the question. And so the question is, how bad do you want? The question is, are you going to be willing to do what it takes to get the A or the B? The question is understanding that you're unique and distinct. You can't be replicated, neither duplicated, neither imitated. There's only one you. And I want you, your best you. Yes, you, your best you. And if you're not the best version of yourself, I'm hoping that by the end of this course, you'll become that better version. And so this is a Gordon Rule writing class. So we're going to talk about the writing element in a moment. But again, the course is just designed to build your oral communication skills and, of course, your writing proficiency. Someone say 8. Yes. Someone say 10. Yes, we have 8 learning outcomes. And then the college, depending on the college, right, has what's called 10 learning outcomes. And we incorporate all of those outcomes in the learning environment. Now, to my students who are accessed, there's a form that you need to send me so that way I can accommodate you accordingly. Someone say teaching. Come on, let me hear you. Let me hear you. Teaching. Yes. So what is my teaching philosophy? Well, I believe in openness. I believe in accessibility. I believe in the process of learning. I believe that we're not perfect. but we perfect the craft itself. And I believe in an interactive process. So you're gonna notice throughout the term, you have to interact. I'm the kind of professor, I don't like a linear class. In other words, you gotta be able to exchange ideas and engage, whether you're doing that with me or in a breakout session or in a group session, you'll be doing a whole lot of interacting, because this is what builds the beauty of a shared learning environment, which is a judgment-free zone. Yes, a judgment-free zone itself. Keep scrolling. Now, when you continue to scroll, you'll find that you'll come across what I call my impressive course expectation. I want you to know that attendance is mandatory. Someone say mandatory. Yes, mandatory. That means you must show up. So begin to scroll, and I want you to read a little bit more about my impressive course expectation. Because at the end of this live recording, right, you're going to do something. So keep on scrolling and just peruse it real quickly, because I have about maybe 4 more minutes before I'm done. Keep on reading. Focus. By the way, if your video is off, go ahead and turn the video on. I want to see your lovely, beautiful, wonderful faces. Yes. All right. So we'll continue to talk a little bit about the impressive course requirements. So if you scroll down a little bit more, you're going to see that we're working at 1480. You know what you need to do to get the A to B. The layout is there. Your job is to get the A, no less than a B. We're going to have a quiz. You're going to be able to create that quiz. We're going to play Jeopardy, Kahoot. There's a combination of a variety of speeches in my class, from the story speech to the self-introductory speech, the informative speech, the motivated sequence design presentation, to the musical selections, the .com speech. It depends on what I'm in a mood for the particular semester. So there's going to be a variety of presentations to engage you. Yes, I want to make sure I am engaging you. You scroll down a little bit more, you'll see that there's outline component and extra credit. Write in the chat real quickly if you like extra credit. Real quickly. I see, yes, I see the yeses. So you have an opportunity for a variety of extra credit. We'll talk about that as we go through. As you continue to scroll through my syllabus, you're going to notice I gave you some important dates. I also gave you my Zoom class sessions. So someone say, make it up. Real quickly, make it up. Yes, that's you. So if you miss a recording, guess what? You can sit in on another session and make up the class. Also, some of the sessions are going to be recorded. So I'll provide that also for your accessibility. I'm almost to the end. So my impressive speech assignment breakdown is there for you. I'm going to walk you through those assignments step by step. I will demonstrate. I love to demonstrate. So I'll demonstrate what you need to do, so that way you can get the A, the B, no more than the C, preferably the A and the B. I believe that once I demo, you're going to have a clear understanding. And if you continue to scroll, you'll see my impressive speech rules. There are always some rules. Yes, I love creativity, but with the creativity comes the rules. So of course, go ahead and read, just skim through a little bit of the rules real quickly. Skim through, especially take a look at rule number 5 and 6, right? And 7, right? And definitely number 8. Just take a look at it real quickly. And we're on the last thing. Yes, so the rules. And we'll talk a little bit more about this as we flow. And lastly, you see my impressive written paper or outline, and you see the extra credit that's there. Go ahead and peruse it real quickly. The layout of the assignment is there. You have a clear, detailed instructions. I provided everything in my course design videos, my PowerPoint, so you know exactly what you need to do to get that A or that B, to get that A or that B. No more than the B, no less than the B. And as you take a look at the written work and design and also the extra credit, then we finally come to, of course, what I call the Pierre Resistone, the layout of the semester. What's going to be asked of you, the chapter reading, the assessments. And again, we're going to go over all of this step by step. All right. So I think you've got enough of watching me, right? So let me talk to you now, face to face.